I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming this old Wi-Fi router and an air conditioner remote control into a powerful high-definition TV antenna. You might think these old electronics belong in the trash, but I'll show you how to give them a completely new purpose, capable of pulling in crystal-clear channels without paying for cable. Once the screws are out, I can pry open the plastic shell. Our main goal here is to access the internal circuit board, which contains the components we need to help capture and amplify our television signal. Next, I'm taking some standard electrical wires. Then, I'll use my wire strippers to carefully remove a small section of the insulation from both ends of each wire. Exposing the bare copper is essential for making strong electrical connections. To make soldering easier and ensure a really solid, reliable connection, I'm using a small jig to hold the wires while I tin the exposed copper ends with my soldering iron. Applying a little bit of solder now prevents the wire strands from fraying and guarantees optimal conductivity when we attach them to the boards. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'll take the router's circuit board and solder these prepared wires to specific contact points. This step is crucial because it taps into the router's existing signal reception architecture. Once all the wires are securely soldered, I'll carefully thread them out through the back and reattach the router's plastic casing. Now for our second component, an old air conditioner remote control. Just like with the router, I'm removing the screws and opening up the plastic shell. We are after the circuit board inside, as it contains an infrared receiver and other tiny components that will surprisingly help filter and boost our TV signal. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'll take the ends of the wires we just connected to the router and solder them to specific nodes on the remote control circuit board. I'm connecting the leads carefully to ensure the proper flow of the signal. This links the two boards together, creating a unified signal processing unit. After everything is soldered tight, I'll snap the remote control back together. To keep our new DIY antenna organized and stable, I'm using a piece of wood as a base. I'll apply a generous amount of hot glue to the back of the router and press it firmly onto the wood. Then I'll do the same for the remote control, mounting it right next to the router. This makes the whole setup neat and easy to position behind your TV. Next, I need a way to connect this to the television. I'm taking an old electrical plug and removing the metal prongs. Next, I'll take one of the signal wires from the router, strip the insulation, and thread it securely through the metal prongs of the plug. This creates a temporary connector for our coaxial cable. After securely fastening the metal prongs, I will fix it and close the plastic casing. I will use hot glue to attach this plug to our wooden base. Next, I will take a standard coaxial cable and attach a female plug to one end. At the other end of the coaxial cable, I will strip the outer insulation to expose the braided sheath and the central copper core. I will attach the right angle F connector to the end I just stripped of its casing. The L shape is practical for tight spaces behind the TV. I will secure it tightly with electrical tape to avoid signal interference. I'm connecting two plugs together to complete my homemade antenna. Initially, you can see the TV has absolutely no signal. But once the antenna is connected, look at that. We are immediately picking up multiple high-definition channels perfectly. I can easily flip through the stations, and the picture is fantastic. Here is the full setup. You can see our DIY antenna connected via the coaxial cable directly to the back of the TV. Just to prove it's really working, if I disconnect the cable, the signal instantly drops out and we get the error message. But as soon as I plug it back in, the clear picture returns immediately. This homemade antenna is incredibly effective. If you enjoyed this project and found it useful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other DIY electronics you'd like to see. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic money-saving ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.